Welcome to Dodger Stadium. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Colorado Rockies taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming at you right after the break. All right, just about set to go. And today's starting pitcher, Geraldo Vizqueras. And Singy, he likes pitching at home.
Well, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here. And as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it. And I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher. Even though we don't see the same splits on the road, we're going to start to see that translate as well.
Next offering is down low. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 2-2. Up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. And, oh, no, it's out of play. Just a terrible throw there.
Well, he just tried to force a play that wasn't there. Ends up a single and a throwing error. So now they have to deal with the runner in scoring position. You know, good communication on the field can make a big difference on a play like that.
Bo Naylor at the plate now. Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Left-hand hitter waits. And it's even up.
It's a good take.
Runner at second, nobody out. Fly ball to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
That is third.
Time to check out the Rockies lineup. Singy, the numbers tell us this is an offense designed to swing it. They're not going to force a ton of action on the bases. And so obviously that is one of the focal points that we'll look at.
And you look at the quality of the at-bats because of the fact that the legs aren't a part of this game. They have to be very selective. Look for long pitch counts, grinding out at-bats, and really barrels to the baseball because it's a lot easier to jog around the bases than for these guys to sprint.
And the right-hander deals. And fouled off. Comes a 2-2.
3-2.
Brown, the runner at second with one away. Got him swinging.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Matt Merritt. Next pitch downstairs, 2-1. Runner at second, 2 down. Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Next one misses, and that's ball 3. Ivan Herrera up next. Three and 2 now. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So 1 left for Colorado, and now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in L.A. and on the mound in this one, Orrin Hawk. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Well, no doubt about it. He's going to have to put together some consistently good performances in order to bring that ERA down. Now, he's got good stuff. He's just got to be able to have confidence, trust it, and really go after hitters. Not nibble. Trust that his stuff can have late life and miss barrels of bats.
2-2 now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And here it comes. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error. But some way, you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
And the pitch. And that's a strikeout looking. Fastball to letters, froze him for strike 3.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, you got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer. Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Dodgers go down quietly, scoreless after 1. And welcome back. Second inning set to go. Now the Rockies catcher, Ivan Herrera. Misses inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Next pitch is outside. There's the strike. Matthew Ross behind the plate. Pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, pitchers that work side to side effectively love being on the mound with Ross calling balls and strikes, Boog. If you can command your stuff on the outer edges of the strike zone, he will reward you.
The punch out there, 2 away.
Boog, he just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Yeah, the batter now, James Wood. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup, and good work there as he gets a 1-2-3.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the second. Here's the veteran first baseman, Ronald Ruiz. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
The next offering misses. 3-1. The wind and the pitch. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
Now at the plate, Adrian Rubio. Second inning here, no score. And now it's even up. And now the count filled up 3-2. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
The 2-1. Smash to the left side. Tosses across the first. Rodriguez out on the play. And the Dodgers are set down in order. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Stepping in, Juan Guerrero. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Gathers and throws to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Now it's the second baseman, Felipe Figueroa. That one in for a strike, 2-2.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
The next pitch misses, and it's a full count. And there's ball 4.
It's not easy laying off that pitch. It's designed to fool you, but he just wasn't fooled at all.
So here's Brown at the plate. Figueroa over at first with one away. On the ground, could be 2. And that chance handled. Feed to second, that's 1. Over to first, safe.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Here's the third baseman, Bo Naylor. 0 for 1 so far. Next pitch is outside. Right-hander kicks, deals. And that one wrapped foul.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
3-2 on the way. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Now batting, the first baseman,
First and second, 2 down. So in now for Colorado, Kyle Monzo. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. At the belt and fires. And now 2-2.
Yeah, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
drops into the glove, and that'll do it. 2 left for Colorado, and we are still scoreless. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the veteran third baseman, Gabriel Rodriguez. Into center. Gelman hauls it in, and there's one away.
Batting in, the second baseman, Ryan.
So digging in, Ryan Bliss. Homered last night, added another hit as well. The 2-1.
It was a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Next offering is down low, and the count is filled up. Swings and misses. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And now it's going to be Kyron Paris. Swings through it for the K. Had him out front for strike 3. Dodgers down in order. Still no score. Back here at Dodger Stadium as we go to the top of the 4th. Here's Colorado's DH, Matt Merritt. The 1-1.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
Got it by him for the K.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
This one high in the air to left center. Dell makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 16.
And now the center fielder, Sean Gelman. His first at bat was a strikeout. And a 2-1 on the way. And there's a ball.
Well, these guys have had a hard time scoring in this one. The guy out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
That's in there. And it's 3-2. Got him looking. A controversial called strike 3 to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. And we're still knotted at 0. Back here in L.A., John Shelby and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Albert Williamson.
You know, these Dodgers, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
3-2 now. Got him. 1 away.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Here's a 1-1. Good eye right there.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Swing and a ball popped up. Guerrero pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 8, Brady Hayashi.
And next for L.A., Brady Hayashi. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. Kicks and deals. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down.
He was all over that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Digging in, Ronald Ruiz. Strike 2.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
And a pitch. Checks a swing. Now an appeal to first. Got him. Dave Lawrence rings him up. So the Dodgers leave 1 through 4. Still tied. Zip, zip. Welcome back. We go to the top of the 5th. So in now for Colorado, James Wood.
The left fielder, number 7, James Wood.
The pitch. Chopper right side. Throws to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Now batting, shortstop, Juan.
So up next, Juan Guerrero. Grounded out to short in his first trip. The 1-1. And that's outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
And that one is lifted in the air and makes the grab. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman,
Now Felipe Figueroa worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. The pitch. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a full scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Vizquez picks to first, and he's back in safely. Figueroa off of first with 2 away. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball.
Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. And a swing and a miss. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. The Rockies strand 1. Halfway through this one, still no score. And welcome back. And now the right fielder, Adrian Rubio.
The right fielder, Adrian Rubio.
The wind of the pitch. On the ground, right side to first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Enos Rodriguez. First time up, he grounded to third. The 1-2. And another ball.
2-2.
That one is upstairs.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Now 2 out.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And, pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
At the plate, Gabriel Rodriguez. That's off the mark, and that's ball 3. And that's in for a strike.
Okay.
And a payoff pitch. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Dodgers go down quietly. 6th inning coming up. Still nothing on the scoreboard. Back here at Dodger Stadium, top of the 6th inning. So in now for Colorado, Bo Naylor. The pitch. Fought off foul.
Well, these Rockies showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
Next offering misses. 3-2 now.
And I think they're in a good spot thanks to their pitching, but no one would be shocked if this offense strings something together to take the lead.
Stays alive. Righty to the plate. To the right side. And that one finds its way through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Kyle.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. He's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
And here comes the Dodgers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Geraldo Vizqueras out of the game. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Octavio Holder.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Go ahead run on base, and here is Kyle Monzo.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hard to order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
In the air, left field. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double. Colton Cowser. He'll take over out left after the injury.
Now playing left field, number 7.
Matt Merritt digging in for the Rockies, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Righty delivers. That clips the corner.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Two now. And downstairs.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Ivan Herrera waiting for a turn at the plate. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field, way back there, and it's off the wall. He's in safely at second as they score a pair on the play.
Up next to Colorado.
So close to blasting that one out of here the other way, but that's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field.
And now it's Ivan Herrera. Next offering is in for a strike. No outs. Runner on second. That one misses, and it's 2-2. Way high. And a swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes for the second time today.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
And now here is Sean Gelman. Merritt leads off second with one gone in the inning. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Rodriguez snags it for the second out.
The left fielder, number 7, James.
And now James Wood.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Man at second. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Next one is off the plate, and that's ball 2.
Executed that pitch very nicely, just missed with it.
And now 2-2. Just off the outside edge.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Juan Guerrero waits on deck. The pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Juan Guerrero. Two on, 2 outs. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Around third. Now a long throw home. Slide, save. And they're up by 3.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Felipe Figueroa digging in for the Rockies. 2-2 now. Just a slow ground ball this time. On to first. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. 3 runs for them here, and they move ahead. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Rockies 3 and the Dodgers nothing. Bottom of the 6th inning, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Ryan Bliss.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. You know, these Dodgers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Feels like almost every at-bat has gone full. They've worked a full count 6 different times, and that's the main reason his pitch count is so high right now. Perhaps he rushed just a little bit, didn't set the angle as the infield is back right there, and that's pretty much a gimme for a bunt base hit. Just didn't quite put it where he wanted to right there.
Next to hit, Kyron Paris. Next offering is in for a strike. And a 1-2. And a ball evens the count. The wide to kick the pitch. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Two. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He'll touch them all. His 4th home run of the season, and they've got their first run. It's 3-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
Albert Williamson getting ready to hit. Just off the outside edge. Now 2 balls and a strike. That's in there. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Albert Guillen getting ready to go. Marquez getting cranked up as well. Base hit.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And now, let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Rockies bullpen. Orrin Hawk is done. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. So the Rockies turn the ball over to a new arm, Kenny Juarez.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Chase Dell now at the plate. 2-1 now. Now one missed. Left-hand batter waits. Rip towards third. Zips it across. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Williamson stands at second with 2 gone.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. Naylor moving under this one. And that is that. Solo shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's now a 3-1 ball game. New pitcher for the Dodgers, Juan Moreno.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Here's the Rockies leadoff hitter, Charles Brown, 1 for 3.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Pitch misses, and the count is 3-1. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next to Colorado, the third baseman, Bo Naylor.
Bo Naylor digging in for the Rockies. 1 for 2. Next pitch misses. 2-1. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Sebastian Fernandez getting loose for A.J. Hinch. And the righty deals. Good eye right there.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Right-handed reliever. And that's ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
So digging in, Kyle Monzo. And he deals. Well struck, right field. Way back there. Gone. His 17th of the year, and they add on. It's 5-1. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. That pitch was intended to stay inside, but it leaked out over the middle of the plate. Hitter waited on it, and he connected just perfectly.
And next is the designated hitter, Matt Merritt. 3-2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive. Now a screamer into the outfield. Cowser hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
2 outs, base is empty. Ivan Herrera, the next to hit. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Cowser on the move. Puts the squeeze on that one. And that'll do it. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 5-1 ball game. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Ronald Ruiz. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Nice grab. Fires to first. On the money. Nice play.
I love the fact that the pitcher didn't become a spectator on this play. Nice job by the first baseman to dive, get dirty, knock that ball down. And if the pitcher's not there, he's got nobody to flip it to. Excellent job by both those guys.
Now it's the right fielder, Adrian Rubio. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. That's off the mark. 3 balls and a strike.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Check swing, makes contact, but that's foul. Payoff pitch. Downstairs, and it misses, ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Here's the catcher to hit, Enos Rodriguez. The pitch. Foul ball there.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
And now the count is even.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
Next offering upstairs. Rubio leads off first with 1 away. Out there to center. Gelman on his way in. Grabs it on the run. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting, the third baseman, Gabriel Rodriguez.
Now the third baseman, Gabriel Rodriguez. Two outs. Line drive, base hit. Throw in hopes the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Ryan Bliss will hit next. Bliss not having as much success with the bat here at home as you see the splits. Next offering is in for a strike. 2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Next one misses. 2-2. Up the middle. They take the force out, and that will end the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. They're down 5-1. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Sebastian Fernandez.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
So in now for Colorado, Sean Gelman.
The center fielder, Sean Gelman.
Left-hand hitter waits. There's a strike. That one just misses. 2-2 on the way. Got him swinging. Had him out front for strike 3.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Rodriguez puts it away for the out. 2 away now. Juan Guerrero getting ready to hit. Next offering is in the dirt. Action in the pen down there. Tom Choi getting loose for A.J. Hinch. And a pitch.
Whoa.
And strike two. And that one hit to first. And foul ball. Kicks and fires. Hammered, base hit. And that extends the inning.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Here's the second baseman, Felipe, runner on the go. Strike in there. Go to second. Out there. And the inning is over.
Well, trying to get into scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
Bottom of the 8th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Kyron Paris.
Leading off for
The Dodgers in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
On the ground to first, Monzo takes it to the bag. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Designated hitter, Albert Williamson.
So now here's the DH, Albert Williamson.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at bat.
And a 1-1. And he takes a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Here's a 1-2. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Bullpen activity starting up now. Albert Guillen getting loose out there. Here's the 2-2.
No,
Just off the outside edge.
3-2.
And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Chase Dell steps to the plate for the Dodgers. On the ground right side. One at second. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, no hits, no errors. 9th inning coming up. It's the Rockies 5 and the Dodgers 1. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Donnie Weaver.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
So in now for Colorado, Felipe Figueroa. He's 0 for 1.
Figueroa.
The 1-1. That's a little bit low. Fouls one off. 2-2. And here it comes. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Now this is in the air down the line. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. And the pitch. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
So the batting order turns over. Charles Brown digging in for the Rockies. Pitch misses there, and a count 2-1. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Tom Choi getting loose for A.J. Hinch. And the right-hander deals. He swings and fouls one off. Next pitch, not close, up high. Righty delivers. Down the right field line. That's a base hit. And that's going to kick into the corner. Now he turns and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
One down. Now the number 2 hitter, Bo Naylor. Here's a 1-1. That one ripped. And now maybe extra bases. Brown coming home. He scores, and the lead is up to 5.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Solid double down the line, and that was a pretty decent pitch that he just turned on. Not really out over the plate. It was inside, but he was more than ready to get that bat through the zone.
Man at second with one away. Kyle Monzo now at the plate. He's already homered in this game. Here comes a pitch. And there's a strike. Naylor, the runner at second with one away. In the dirt, and a full count now. Runner leads away at second. Line drive, caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Matt Merritt digging in for the Rockies. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And it's even up.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Good job at damage control right there. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Rockies 6 and the Dodgers 1. Back here at the ballpark, all set for the bottom of the 9th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Colton Cowser. Kicks and deals. There's a swing and a miss. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. Ronald Ruiz steps to the plate for the Dodgers. The wind and the pitch. They say you win.
1-2.
This one smoked out to left. Wood makes the grab. 2 down.
The batter, the right fielder, Adrian.
So it's their last chance in this one. And up next for Los Angeles, Adrian Rubio. Two and one now. Good eye in that spot. Enos Rodriguez to bat next. And a foul ball. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
6-1 is your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rockies, 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Dodgers, 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 4 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.
Now I never fold.
Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Starting in the National League West, the Colorado
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. An NL West matchup on the show. It's the Colorado Rockies taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. Our starter in this one, Adrian Nunez.
Well, last time out, picked up the win, didn't allow a run, pitched extremely well. He doesn't have to be perfect, but if he can give another performance like last time out, his team will be happy.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Charles Brown.
Number 34.
They say a win.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt, tosses to first, 1 out in the top of the first.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the topspin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Jackson Merrill digging in for the Rockies. Sat out last night's game, but back in there today. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Hayashi makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Time to check out the Rockies lineup. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt. Fires over to first. And that will end the inning. End of a half inning of play. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Starting on the mound in this one, Thomas Benitez.
Well, he got into the 8th inning his last time out, really pitching deep into games as of late. We'll see today how many innings he's got in him.
And stepping in is the speedy Albert Williamson. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. And the pitch. Popped up. Guerrero drifts towards it. Makes the grab. And there's one down. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Adrian Rubio.
Not doing anything crazy right now, but he's been solid over the last 10 games. And hey, with that batting average, if it was over the course of a full season, you're talking about Hall of Fame numbers. 333 over the last 10 games. 1 for 3 doesn't seem that impressive, but you know what? It's tough to do when you consider a longer stretch. They're going to enjoy this little run right now.
And it is 2-1.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
The pitch.
Ball, action time.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
A great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow, Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
And the batter now, Darren Chadwick. That one in the dirt and gets away. And that's a wild pitch as he moves into scoring position.
Really good read by the runner there. His secondary lead, he anticipates the trajectory going down and gets a really nice jump up to second base. Now he's in scoring position. He's taking away the double play opportunity.
The count 2-1 on the ground, right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Batting fourth, the third baseman,
Ronald Ruiz steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 4th on the National League home run leaderboard. The pitch. Slider misses outside. No score yet, but a runner at third with 2 away. The next pitch misses. Now 3-1. Adrian Rubio, the kind of bat that can make a big impact if they can keep it going here. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
The designated hitter, Adrian Rubio.
1st and 3rd, 2 away. Adrian Rubio steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Ball to strike. Just off the outside part of the plate.
There are lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
This one in the air, right field. High bounce takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double as a run scores.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Boog. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
So 2 down. Next up, the Dodgers catcher, Enos Rodriguez. Got him! Huge strikeout there. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. On to the second now from Dodger Stadium. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Rockies nothing. Welcome back. New inning getting started. Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Steve Ham.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. The 2-1 is high. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Three and two now. Ripped to short. Slings to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Matt Merritt.
Next for Colorado, Matt Merritt. 2 for 8 in the series so far. The 1-1. Ground ball to the right side. A flip to the pitcher covering. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting sixth, the third baseman,
Bo Naylor at the plate now. Good eye right there. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Sean Hellman digging in for the Rockies. Hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. Falling behind 2-1. Naylor on at second with 2 down. And the pitch is in for a strike. 2-2. At the belt and fires. Hit hard on the ground to short. Sends it to first. And that is that. So 1 left for Colorado, and it remains 1-0. Bottom of the inning, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Brady Hayashi. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Next pitch misses outside, and it's 2-1. And that's down and away.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
And he walked him.
leading up for the Dodgers,
Ryan Bliss steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 2 for 6 so far in the series. 1-1 now. That one the other way. And a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
He kind of muscled that one out there. Didn't get the barrel with it, but the important part was that he found a way to stay through the baseball and just drop it into center field.
Here's the veteran second baseman, Kyron Paris. His solo homer last night made up their entire offense in that one. So now 1-2. First and second here, no outs. Liner, base hit. Hayashi headed for the plate. The throw in. Not in time. He scores. And they lead by 2.
Well done. Drives in the run. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep. Took the barrel right to it and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Albert Williamson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He popped out his first time. The 2-1. In the air on the infield. And the infield fly rule call.
Now back, the right fielder, Chase Dell.
Chase Dell steps to the plate for the Dodgers. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think
swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. And a run comes in to score.
Would the runner have scored from first if the ball stayed in the park? We'll never know, but they do get a run across with a chance to do more damage in the inning.
And next for L.A., Darren Chadwick. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. That's down and in. Paris on third. Dell over at second with one down. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And there's 2 down.
Man, it's so frustrating. You got a couple of runners on. You want to try to drive in at least one run. Maybe you get a little too big with the swing. Pops out right there, and I tell you what, nobody's more frustrated with that at bat than him.
Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Ronald Ruiz. He reached on a walk his first time.
Well, it stinks to be down by, these runs early in this ball game like this, but you've got 2 outs. You've got to close the door because you still have a chance with how much time is left in this one. Big moment in this game. 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position, and could really break this thing wide open early.
Next pitch is downstairs.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
Righty to the plate. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Ham brings it in for the 3rd out. They put 2 on the board on 3 hits. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. We plate 2 full. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Rockies nothing. On to the 3rd inning, and here's the catcher, Jefferson Caro.
Jefferson Caro.
The pitch. Fastball almost got him there. High in the air out to right. Dell should have this one. Puts the squeeze on it, and there's one away.
Batting 9, the second baseman.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Juan Guerrero. Right-hander kicks, deals. And now it's even up. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And the righty deals. And that's downstairs and outside. Fights it off. He'll see another.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Want to try and tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing. That high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
In the air, left field. Hayashi makes the grab for the 2nd out.
The batter, the right fielder, Charles Brown.
So here's Brown at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Just missed.
That's inside.
This one in the air, center field. Williamson puts it away, and that's the third out. Nothing doing for the Rockies. They trail it here 3-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium as we go to the last of the third. And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Adrian Rubio. The pitch. That one misses. 2 balls and a strike.
You know, these Dodgers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
2-2 now. That one lifted to left. Ham drops steps, heads back on it. Squeezes it, and there's 1 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
The wind of the pitch.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout, but you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
Next offering misses. The count now 2-2. That one missing inside. And he deals. Popped up. He's got it. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 8, Brady Hayashi.
And up next for Los Angeles, Brady Hayashi. The walk and a run scored his first time. The 1-1. And now 1-2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
The wind to kick the pitch. Good job to fight that one off.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
And that's the inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, but they lead it 3-0. Back here in L.A. Now here is Jackson Merrill.
Jackson Merrill.
The pitch. Just off the inside edge.
All these Rockies just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass. And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Steve Ham. Grounded out his first time up. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Merrill on second. Monzo on at first with nobody out. That one misses, and the count's even at 2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Outside. And a pitch. And a swing and a miss. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you get away with some of those, more margin for error. You know, the fastball becomes such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport, and I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
And now, Matt Merritt. And that is in for a strike. 2-2.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Left-hand hitter waits.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
1 out. Runners at first and second. Here comes a 3-2. Popped up, and the infield fly is called. Next to hit, Bo Naylor. Doubled in his first AB. Next pitch is outside. Sean Gelman up next. First and second, 2 down. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two. Got him looking. 3rd out. 2 left for Colorado. They trail in this one 3-0. Back here at the ballpark, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Ryan Bliss. And a pitch. Started after it. Appeal to first. Nope, he held back. Next pitch misses. Ball 3.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Ground ball left side. The throw to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Now that's second baseman, Kyren.
Now it's the second baseman, Kyren Paris. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Albert Williamson, the next to hit, kicks and fires. And a count 1-2.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Up the middle, and that one handled over to first, and that is that. Dodgers down in order, but they lead at 3-0. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Sean Gelman. And here it comes. That one fouled off.
All these Rockies doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Feels like almost every at-bat has gone full. They've worked a full count 6 different times, and that's the main reason his pitch count is so high right now.
Ripped on a line. Hayashi makes the play, and there's one down. Now the Rockies catcher, Jefferson Caro. Flied to right his first time. Here's a 1-1. There's a strike. Foul tip into the mid, struck him out.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Here's the second baseman, Juan Guerrero. Fly to left his first time up. Ball to strike. The pitch. Slice to right. Fair ball. And that rolls into the corner. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a double.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Here's the Rockies leadoff hitter, Charles Brown. Here's a 1-2. In the air, out towards right center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And the inning is over. The Rockies strand one. Still down 3-0. And welcome back. Leading off, Chase Dell. Swing and a miss as he was late. The Rockies have some action in the pen. Kevin Lopez up and loosening in the pen. Marte, the right-hander, loosening up as well. And that one lifted in the air center field. And puts the squeeze on that. And there's one down.
The first baseman, number 23.
And now Darren Chadwick. Kicks and deals. And a good eye there. Hit hard, base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. Around first, heading for 2. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Throw cut off to third. Not in time. He's safe.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Ronald Ruiz. Here's a 2-2. Stays alive. One away with a runner at third. Hard hit right side. There's one.
Right there. Keep it.
Now that's the designated hitter.
I think he could have had a better read than that. With the infield back and a ball on the ground, you're expected to score if you're going to go. To get thrown out at home plate, that's probably a bad jump by the base runner, but an excellent play on defense.
Next is the Dodger DH, Adrian Rubio. 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the first. Righty delivers. Next offering misses down and away. Ruiz off of first with 2 away. Benitez picks over, and he's back safely. Here comes a pitch. And that's outside. And now 3 balls and a strike. Enos Rodriguez in the on deck circle. The pitch. Called strike right there.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
At the belt and fires. Base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Well, that worked out as good as it could have. We mentioned the RBI opportunity with the runner moving on the 3-2 pitch, and he cashed in by finding a hole in the outfield. You know, that takes a little extra concentration in the box because of the movement on the base paths. Easy to get distracted, so that was a really nice job there.
And that's too high.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
And the 3-1. Line to left. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. So they strand a pair. 5 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Rockies nothing. Top 6. So in now for Colorado, Jackson Merrill. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite. Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. Great effort as he's able to haul it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Kyle Monzo digging in for the Rockies. 1 for 2. And the pitch. And another ball.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
That's in there. And now it's 3-2.
3-1 count. Saying to himself, I've got to get a fastball here. Just spins a get me over breaking ball to bring the count full.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Steve Ham will hit next. His righty-lefty splits there. And the right-hander deals. He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Williamson under this one. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. So they go quietly there. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Rockies nothing. Back down for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Kevin Lopez.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Here's the left fielder, Brady Hayashi. He's 0 for 1. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone?
Nope.
Next pitch is inside, and it's 2-1.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
In for a strike, and now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
3-2 now. And down on strikes. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it could take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
Activity in the bullpen. Kenny Juarez appears to be getting loose. Next pitch inside. 3-1 now. And he deals. And a swing and a miss. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Next pitch is outside, and that's ball 2.
It's a good take.
Next one misses. 3-2 now. And he grounds one back up the middle, lays out. He's got it, and that's a great play for the out.
That was a great job of doing the math. He had the perfect angle, diving stop, completes the play, and that ends the inning.
Back here at Dodger Stadium, we go to the top of the 7th. Here's Colorado's DH, Matt Merritt. 3-2 now. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, he's starting to look a little gassed to me, and we'll see if they go to the bullpen in this spot or not.
So up next, Bo Naylor. Merritt aboard here at first with nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Sheldon Levine up and throwing. Gutierrez getting loose as well. Double play ball to second. Good feed. That's one. Relay to first. Double play.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
Sean Gelman digging in for the Rockies. The wind and the pitch. And that one fouled off. Two balls, two strikes to count with two outs.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
The pitch. And down on strikes he goes. Picks up strikeout number 7. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the center fielder, Albert Williamson. The pitch. Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Just missed. And a 3-1 on the way. And that's through there for a strike.
Got a full count.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. He's there. He's got it. 1 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Chase.
And now the right fielder, Chase Dell. Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a ball popped up. Merrill under it. Makes the catch. 2 down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
And next for LA, Darren Chadwick. 1 for 3. The 1-1. Foul ball. The 1-2. High fly ball out towards left field. That one back there. And he brings it into the warning track. Dodgers go down quietly, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Sheldon Levine.
He's throwing the ball very well overall this season. He's been really tough to get to. You see that ERA, and that's where you love to be.
Jefferson Caro digging in for the Rockies. Known for his rocket arm behind the plate.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
The 2-1. They say you win. This one popped up. Bliss settles under it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the second baseman, Juan.
Next for Colorado, Juan Guerrero. Swing and a miss. And the count is 2-2.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Next to hit for the Rockies, Charles Brown. 2 outs. In the air to left down the line. Hayashi makes the grab, and that's the inning. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the third baseman, Ronald Ruiz.
The third baseman.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
That one finds the zone, and it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
In the air, left field. Hand in position. Makes the grab, 1 away.
The batter, the designated
Adrian Rubio getting ready to hit.
Beautiful swing in his last at bat, opposite field knock.
That misses, and a count 2-1. Out to short. Merrill, jump throw. He's in there.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first. And not every shortstop can even make that play.
And up next for Los Angeles, Enos Rodriguez. A switch hitter batting right. The kick, the 3-2. Runner takes off. Swing and a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
A couple of singles back to back. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Now here is Brady Hayashi. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one's got a chance. And gone. A shot to left. His 13th home run of the season. And they tack on to their lead. It's 6-0.
Could blow a high fastball by him, but he was ready for it. Look at how quickly he jumped on that pitch.
New pitcher in the game for the Rockies, Albert Guillen.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Ryan Bliss. Strike 2. Still only.
I don't care if you're a top team or you're a middle of the pack team. Every ball club wants to be dominant at home. Winning a game like this just helps to boost the confidence and makes you look forward to coming out again for the next one.
6-1 is your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Rockies, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and
Mm-hmm.